know it's going. My hair is really annoying me. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all okay. If you are new here, I am Rachel. I'm a mummy to a little boy called Joshua, who is now 15 to 16 months old. I upload videos mainly to do with days in the life, reviews, parenthood, lifestyle, hauls, a bit of everything really. So please subscribe if you haven't already for regular updates on my channel, and if you are already a subscriber, welcome back. So I am back today with a video all on my tips on how to make mornings a little bit more smooth. I always find that mornings are the most stressful part of the day. Everybody's shouting demands at you. You're the person that has to get everybody ready. And I just find that sometimes it can be quite overwhelming and you're like, like everybody stop shouting at me. I'm one person, I don't have 8 pairs of hands, I can't get you all ready at the same time. So, after lots and lots of trial and error, these are my 5 tips on how to make mornings more smooth. I've got a little bit of paper with everything on, so if you see me looking down, then that's why. So tip number 1, do what you can the night before. So if your child is going to nursery or anything, pack bags, nursery bags, changing bags, anything, get clothes out ready for the day, lay them out ready, shower yourself. I always find that it's one less thing to do when I wake up in the morning. If, you know, I've packed the bags and I've got everybody's clothes out, I've showered myself, that's 3 things in the morning, 3 jobs that I don't have to do because I've done it the night before. And it just makes your life a little bit easier when you've already done all these things, especially if you oversleep or you're in a rush. And there's nothing worse than when you think, oh no, I haven't packed the nursery bag, oh no, I haven't packed the changing bag. So I would say try and do as much as you can the night before. It's just being prepared really, and being a bit proactive, and it doesn't seem like much, but when you wake up the next morning, you'll be so grateful that you packed that bag the night before. You'll be so grateful that you've laid everybody's clothes out, because it's just making your life easier. It's things that are already ticked off the list. You've already got enough to do in the morning without having to do all these jobs that could have been done the night before. So that's my first tip. My second tip is don't go to bed until the house is relatively tidy. So I always wash up the night before. I always, before I go to bed, make sure that the toys have been put away, and that the cushions are laid out nicely on the sofas. I just feel like I will hold my hands up and say that on occasions I haven't done this, and I've come down in the morning and it's just stressed me out, and I just feel like my day is disorganised and it started off badly before it's even begun. There's nothing more stressful than coming down in the morning to a side full of washing up and toys scattered all over the living room. It just makes you feel like you've got 1,000,001 jobs to do and not enough time to do them. And I always feel like it's so much nicer when you come downstairs and you start the day fresh and the kitchen is tidy and the living room is tidy and the bathroom is tidy. It doesn't mean you have to spend 3 hours the night before scrubbing them all down, but just make sure that there's no washing up on the side and the toys have been put away, and just little things that just make the living room look tidy, make the kitchen look tidy, and it's just like it's a clean slate. You're starting a new day, and it's a clean slate and everything's nice and tidy and organised, and it just makes life so much easier. So my third tip is impose quite a structured routine for the morning. So our routine is Joshua wakes up between 7 and 8, we go downstairs, he has a bath, we get him dressed, he has his breakfast, and that is like morning routine done. If he's off to nursery, we go straight to nursery. If not, he has a little bit of playtime. And Joshua knows when he comes down in the morning, the first thing we do is we go and have a bath. And I find that like I'm such a big fan of routines, and I find that if everybody knows the routine, everything's just so much more organised. And organisation means smoothness and no stress. So I just find that when I impose quite a structured routine, so everybody knows where they are, and it just makes your morning a bit more smooth because everybody's on the same page. So my fourth tip, and I'm guilty for not always doing this, is go to bed at a reasonable hour. You are the captain that sails the ship in the morning. You are the one that's got to get everybody ready. And if you are running on 3 hours sleep because you didn't go to bed till 2 a.m. because you wanted some adult time, then it's just going to be stressful. You're going to be tired. You're not going to have an awful lot of patience. And I feel like whenever I'm exhausted, my day starts off badly, and you can always guarantee that the day you've had no sleep is the day that your child is going to decide they're not going to cooperate with you, and the less amount of patience you have, the more irritable they get, and it's just like a vicious cycle. Obviously there are nights where it can't be helped and your child is up, but if you can try and get yourself a little bit more sleep, I just feel like everybody's more fresher in the morning and you've got your positive pants on and you are ready to go. So I would say definitely try and get to bed at a reasonable hour. And my last tip is something, again, that I didn't do and I now religiously do, and it's made such a difference to my mornings, is to make sure that I myself have some breakfast, because like I said, you're the one running around, getting everybody ready, doing all these jobs. It's really busy, it's really hectic, and how are you supposed to get everybody ready and yourself ready and do everything efficiently and quickly if you've not fueled your own body? I think it's so important, and especially when you're a mum and you're running around in the morning, it's so easy to just think, oh, I'll have something after, and then after never comes and you don't have anything, and it's so bad, it's bad for you. And I just feel like when I have breakfast in the morning, it gives me that little kick of energy to just crack on with my day, and I just feel so much more productive and ready to whoop some asses in the morning. So those are my 5 tips on making mornings more smooth. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you all again soon. Bye!